Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, Dave Mulligan, Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense who will have the football first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And the minute after that, David, it didn't seem like it was looking anywhere to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
The run inside. It's Coleman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. On third down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? Made a defender miss. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. So Alabama's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Jay Haynes, he sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Let's talk about Alabama. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throwing, Williams. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Alabama pushing the tempo. The offense changing the play. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Second and goal for this offense. Back to pass. Escapes trouble. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run a hole up short there, and still plenty of ground to cover us down. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. You're not making a miss. You've got to have 2 hands on the...
Lost one deep down the right side. They tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll try the right side. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Alabama quickly back to the line. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense, man. Such a great situation on 1st down, gaining all that yards, almost got a 1st down, and then 2nd down and 3rd down, you just don't execute and then go backwards. This offense is stuck in reverse instead of trying to fall forward, get a 1st down, do something positive.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Coleman. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Off play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown Tide.
sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. Got it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
The option, he'll keep it. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. The tag. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't.
Snags it, and he's open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Motion from the wideout. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back looking for help. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
PAT unit on the field. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
could not make his way to the corner. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. There he goes! And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Williams on the run, fires downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Williams will pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Steps away. Fires downfield. Connection to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Alabama hit him with a big pass play. Will they keep slinging it? It's Williams again. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. after the incompletion, back to the passing game. The screen, he can go. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal.
He lets one fly deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break up.
He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off to stop the threat. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact...
Trying to take it back. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. RPO complete to open the drive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. The corner's up tight. He wants to throw it. Taking some time as he moves left. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Pulls it on the option. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him.
Number 92, set to kick this one away.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Shakes them. Just shedding tackles. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Third down from the gun, Williams. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. All the way back to the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The option, the keeper. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each
Continues to fight for yards. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Alabama! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Pocket breaking down. On the move, he fires. The sure hands, it's Burgess. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David. Turning it on! Makes a pass to Marker. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! He
become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Number 33, set to advance on the football.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. And after that last turnover, David, prime example sometimes to harder. The worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the eight ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
He'll try the left side. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it, looking for the first down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Here's Williams to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Running inside, it's Haynes. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Might as well stick with him. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Williams looking for an open area to his left. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And down he goes back at the 3.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with...
I think he misread that one totally. Probably better off to leave it with the back. Instead, he gives up the safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. They want to throw it. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Right down the boulevard. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Rides the option, he keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Throwing, Williams. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed window.
more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Williams. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's a draw. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bring in the heat. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us.